Okay. Well, hello there, everybody. So, it's gonna be the next session. So where did I leave my brain tonight? I was just busy producing some high-tech gear. Finally, the blue tier items, not only researched but also produced. Okay. And I felt like trying to get that job done as much as possible tonight. I already finished the low density structures in the last run that I recorded today, and yeah, let's see where we'll end up today. Okay, I know that I wanted to create the red circuit production first, so we're going to need something like that. Oh yeah, now I remember why I wanted those blue belts. Blue belch. Blue belch is good belch. Okay. So I hope that one stack will suffice. Hope I won't need that much more. Okay, so let's do this. I'm going to... How am I going to do this? I think I'm going to just slap up the whole recipe at once. What's going on here? Here I did outsource the electric motor production because it was such a tedious hot mess to get the job done. Lubricant is already pre-produced, so we're really only talking about the engines and such. Okay, this is going to be a rather small array. It's only looking like a lot of work. Alright, so let's get the job done and start with the blues. Because once I'm done with that, everything else will fall into place and it's not going to be that hard. Okay. Now, let's see. Jeez, that's a lot of copper. Okay, so let's grab the wares and see where I can set up the factory. Gonna need a lot of these dudes here. Got those. I ain't got those. This is a pretty big bill here. This is a pretty big bill here. So... Oh, wait a sec. I won't need those, actually. Never mind, game. Never mind. I need the chemical plants, though. Just realized that the whole oil part here is already done. Won't need that. Okay. Oh yeah, missing some inserters. That's what I'm actually thinking. So the red ones are for blue inserters. I'm going to need them all. My inventory looks like that. Okay. No more room in my inventory because I got too much everything here. But wait a sec, portable solar panel. There's definitely a little bit in there. Just totally unnecessary. Okay. So where to set foot? Keep researching. I don't know for what reason, but I like to keep researching. Okay, so in the end, it's all gonna be blue circuits. Do I want to start out here? I mean, this corner here. Let's see. No, actually not, sadly. Too bad. Well, if I would drag the lube line a little bit further down, probably gonna do that. Oh, and that's reminding me of the fact that I don't have any inventory space. Yeah, whatever. Okay. But I do want to change this. I do want to change this like that. Because I really don't see why I shouldn't do this like that. Just a couple of meters. Okay. And this will free up some room for the coal replication. There we go. So 47 assemblers. How many would that be if I would run that with tier 3 assemblers? Just out of curiosity. Oh. Isn't there already enough produced to do so? I highly doubt it. I only set that up a couple of minutes ago and it's very, very lackluster. So let's see. 11. And right now the solar panel production is blocking most of that. Nah, never mind. It's just an idea. Just an idea. Okay, whatever. It does work with blue assemblers as well. It's just a little bit larger that way. Okay, so let's pick up a block of 20 of those. Here it goes. And oh my god, I did such a good job. Yay. So that's 20. That's 40. Let's pick up 10 more. Well, okay, now. Let's pick up 8 more. Here we go. That's gonna be all I need. No, man, I like it so much that when we're just letting the robots do all the dirty work. Okay. So, let's get the ball rolling. So, this should technically be all the coal we need for the entire process here. Should. Okay, wonderful. Now, let's consider where do I continue. So, I'll need a total of 80 space matter furnaces. How much ore do I transport this time? 26. So we're definitely gonna need that on Red Belt. Okay, but well, my ore replication arrays, they do run with Red Belt since quite some time now. Yeah, let's just grab that design. It's totally working. So let's see. These are 32. 30. I want something like that. 28. Here, that's a block of 10. Deal, hey there, Arigist, welcome. Happy to see you guys. So, that's 20. So, let's see. I think I might be able to get at least the iron production going. So, that's 20. That's 40. And that's 50. And that's the extra mile. Okay. So let's see. Is that too narrow? I think so, yeah. I can't do this like that, but this is actually all we'll need as the Kickstarter. So let's do this like that. Well, only a little bit complicated. Okay, so for some reason there are holes in there. Okay. So we do get the fuel production going quite soonish. So that's the iron production, right? Right. Iron ore will go down there. Now, well, I'd say I'll just pick up some landfill and widen that a little bit. Now that I got some inventory space back again. Where did the landfill finally come again? Ah, up there. This place grew quite a lot. Okay, but actually, we're getting pretty close to completion here. There's not that insanely much to do anymore. And that's why I can't stop doing it right now. It's, don't know if you guys know that feeling. When you're totally getting close to getting a bigger project done. That's when I can't stop doing it, basically. So let's create a little bit of an island here to do the copper smelting there. Actually, let's forget about that. I don't like what I created there. It's all way too narrow, and I don't like it like that. So what I want to make sure is that let's see. Yeah, let's do it like that. And do another. I could do another splitter here if necessary. Well, it is necessary. It will be a lot easier if I do it like that. Okay, so let's see. That's an arrangement of 50. We're gonna need a couple more than those. And I'm gonna need 30 more than that. See what will perish first. Oh, the nanobot ammunition, actually. That came unexpected. It's usually something else that's letting me down first. Okay. So I got this. Now let's connect these. And I'll need to expand that a little bit. I think my ammo will be sufficient. Just for that move. Okay. And let's see. So I said 50, right? So let's add up 32 more. And then I should be at the necessary 80 or so. Yeah, awesome. 82. Space matter furnaces. Okay. I know. Actually, it wasn't enough ammo. Ta-ta. Well, let's see what should I pick up. So, well, I already placed down around the 300 inserters. It's insane. Okay, but first things first. There's my nanobot ammo. I think it might be wise to pick up some power poles. Finally did it. I automated power pole production. You're in. Hey there. Welcome. Now come on, napkin. Be nice. I think I'll just bring the entire army of inserters. Or not. So, dear solar panel production, you're done now. You're done by now. Stop eating all my green circuitry for... So, this will not be sufficient, I can already tell. That's more than clear. I won't be getting along with this amount. But, well, I am running short on all manner of different supplies at this point. There's still only 11 of those. Just surprised. Yo, factory, can you please finally stop eating all the circuitry? Okay. Wow. So it's still producing until the slots here are filled, but that's okay. I don't care so much that much about that. Okay. Oh, do I have enough furnaces? Yeah. Yeah, totally. Okay. So I hope everybody had a nice start into the week. For me, it was a little bit bothersome. Oh, you are... But I don't know. I feel as if I'm coming down with something lately. So... There we go. Kickstarting that already a bit. Maybe grabbing some iron ore from the neighbors to speed up the replication process a little bit. No need to take it slow here unnecessarily. And pick up some copper ore here to do the same here on the other side. There we go. Okay. So that'll work out decently. Oh, look at that. There's another one malfunctioning in between. Sometimes the recipe doesn't seem to copy 100% perfectly. Okay, so now smelting iron plates, 26 of these furnaces. Steel. Can I have some regular iron plate? What's happening there? What did I do there and when? Well, I want something more sophisticated. Well, this looking good. This looking pretty complete. Okay, we're going to pick up a cluster of 10. Okay. So I could somehow squeeze it in here. But I actually don't like that. No. I'm gonna relay that a little bit further down the road. It's not as if room would be too much of an issue. I merely create my own room here. And I think I got more than enough landfill available to get the ball rolling here. Okay. Yep. So let's see. Yet again, that wicked little loop line. You know what? We're going to pipe it downwards one more time. I feel as if this would be a lot easier that way. Okay. But this time I'm going to be smarter than the last time. I'm just gonna leave that here on the corner, and I'm not gonna create another piece of obstacle that will hinder my building yet again. Okay, so 10 of those. Yeah, that's more like it. Now I got the room to let this run here along. So 10, 20, and for iron I needed 26, wasn't it? Yes. So for an output of 16. Okay, so I'll need 6 more. Here it goes. Okay. So, when do we have 13? It's the 13th one. Okay. Now, let's weave in the coal and the ore. Let's have some fun with that. Putting these big arrays to life is always the favorite part for me. Designing it is one joy, but making it do something and see all your tiny little mistakes, that's an entirely different thing. Okay, so we're going to need kind of like something similar there, just in a larger scale now for the copper. So let's take again building blocks of 10. I like that. And let's see, 10, 20, 30, 40. The madness. 46. There we go. And we're going to be transporting 26 plates, so I'll cut this after, or wait a sec, it's 43, not 46, so I made this too large, didn't I? Okay. Can't get rid of 3 of those. Okay. Nevertheless, I'll have to check out where's the 23rd there. So this actually already is separated at the right spot. Wonderful. This is necessary to make sure that this belt is able to carry the full capacity of the stuff that I'm producing. Okay. All that's missing now is the ore and the fuel. Okay. It's going smooth. Actually, really smooth. Now, let's see. There's gonna be now the tricky part. 53.4 copper cables per second. That's what I brought the blue belt for. Okay. Now, we're going to need the iron a little bit for that. A really tiny little bit. But beyond that, it's all gonna flow into the green circuitry. Okay. So we'll have 2 chems for green circuits, or, well, no, we won't. It's gonna be the tricky part to weave that in to a useful form. First, let's see. So I'll need to create all that copper cable. 18 assemblers for copper cable only. So I'll have to string something like that. Let's see if this is... Ooh. If this is going to be enough for 18 of those windows. So 4, 6, it's a good building block. 12, 18, yeah, perfect. Okay, so what's gonna be now? Blue belt for the first time. And we've got to do the same thing there as we did before here. So check out number 9, that's this one. And separate them just like that. Okay. Getting dizzy just by looking at the blue belt there. Does one ever complete this game though? It depends on how you're ticking. I personally complete this game by building the space rocket and basically launching a satellite into the game. Here, rocket silo. That's basically the most demanding technology that you can go for, and after that you can get extra technology points for, well, needless upgrades. People scale up their factories to absolutely insane proportions at some point, but that's more, well, for the sake of getting it done, if you catch my drift. I don't enjoy that too much. I'm more of a milestone completer in this game. So yes, you can actually finish that game. It's pretty similar to RimWorld in that regard, where you always can find something to do, but there's actually a legit way of completing the game. Okay. Let's go. Oh wait, I did something wrong there. That, but we can fix that easily. I'll just make it run like that. There we go. Zoom. Okay, so that's all the copper cable this array needs. Now, off to other problems. This thing needs a little bit of plastic. So, here's the petrol line. Too far, but okay. Problem. Let's bring it over there. Well. Let's do that then. Oh, let's have direction. Okay. So, a little bit of plastic for this one. I could actually extract the coal out of this array and nobody would be the wiser, but okay. So I'm gonna string the coal towards here though. So how much plastic will we need? Two chemical plants with job there. Okay. What kind of inserter strain does that have? Pretty sure basics will do. Not for the output though. Okay. I didn't expect that. Long-handed is okay for the output. Loop-de-doo. Okay. That. And oh yeah. So that's the plastic for the whole business here. So next stop, a little bit of sulfur. I'll probably bring that up like that. Oh yeah, I like this idea. This way. Okay, I'll need a small body of water here. Too bad. Well, whatever. Where can I drop it down? Let's do it something like that. Where is my offshore? Okay. Well, why not? It's a little bit of an overkill, but, you know. There's no kill like an overkill. Okay, that's ridiculous. Need to power it though. And then sulfur. So I can't remember what I needed that sulfur for. Oh yeah, for this stuff here. So, well, since wait a second, I'll put it like that. Since the iron will live up there anyways, I might as well start producing the sulfuric acid while we're driving by here. So, here. I'll only need one of these machines for that. And I'll actually need access to water. What a coincidence. So... here goes. And, well... no, actually. Actually not gonna put that onto the belt here. Totally unnecessary. Totally unnecessary. Rather do it like that. Okay. So the sulfuric acid is missing the iron here. Let's bring it there. Yeah, let's go for some totally over excessive things. Work like that? No, it's too far. Okay. Would have been too nice if it would have been easy. But I have an idea. I have an idea. That's gonna be great. Oh yeah. Man, this place is... luckily this place ain't the least little bit complicated. Okay, so... it'll all make sense in a second, I promise. Yeah, that's what I want to do. Here we go. So just stringing in some iron here. And then filtering out the plastic again. What I love about this game so much. There's literally nothing you can't do. Okay, so I got the sulfuric acid done. That means the nastiest part is practically already over. So we're now going to get to go for the fun part. So I definitely don't have enough blue belt on me to get the fun part done, though. I kind of like expected that. I kind of like expected that. Okay. At least a couple of them are back. Good. Okay. So... and that's actually it. That's actually how I want to do it. Way simpler than what I did before. Okay. So here we are. that's gonna be all it takes, I guess. Let's see. Green, 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 green. If I'll go for long-handed inserters, yeah, this would actually work out. I can. Oh, that would be actually an issue. Well, okay, good. This can be avoided. Okay. So let's put down the green stuff there. Yeah, well, I like the idea. And I'll go here. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, how many are those? 11. 2 more. Okay. Now, I do want to have that really, really close to that. And I'm going to take the red belt there for a ride. Okay, so let's see. Fast inserters, please tell me that fast inserters. Okay, good. It's a lot easier to compile that way. Because I have room for power poles. Okay, and how many cards will I output here? 16. So, okay. Does need red belt and does need a filtering. So, 6. Okay. We can output with basic inserters though. That's good. Right. This should be doing the trick. For me, Factorio is a very, well, contemplative game. Lately enjoying it more and more when I'm feeling stressed out. And sadly, I am feeling pretty stressed out lately quite often. Okay, so I got that. Now I only need to feed in the plastic. But no. Okay, since this is all the copper cable we'll ever need, I wonder. So I'll need only. This should actually work, but no. Effect transmission. The beacons. I got a hard time right now making up out how I want to do this, so let's see, how much copper cable does this need, and does this need more than one machine? No, it doesn't. That's good. Okay. So I am actually able to string that in like that. But where do I output then? No. The output is not manageable under these circumstances, so I'll do it something like that. Looking a little bit weird, but exactly getting the job done. Alright. So let's see if I did pay attention properly. That's... Wait a sec. Yeah, but they're too close. They need to be a little bit further away from that thing. Something like that. So we can pick up from the far side here. Output into that direction there. Okay, so slowly stuff is making sense here a little bit more. And we got that. And we got that. Alright. So now all the ingredients and the output are woven together. Okay. Blue circuits are really annoying to produce. Okay, so I'll actually need exactly that kind of arrangement here. Only that way. Just need to change a little bit of a configuration here, and then I can keep using that. Nice. Okay. Well, that should get the whole thing going, and then going to use these ingredients. Oh, you know what? I'll take some red belts. We're going to make this a little bit more fun. Okay. Where did I need to go again? Place where I pick up my stuff used to be closer. Okay. Also, I'm noticing that my little starter base here slowly starts to be underproduce the necessary parts. Okay. So these are sitting on fast belt, aren't they? Yes. Awesome. Okay. So let's change that into red belt and do this like that, because half a belt will suffice. Oh, and now I need a couple of these machines that I haven't built. No! Wait a sec, do I actually need tier 3 assemblers for that? Oh, it's configured like that. And I actually do own a couple of tier 3 assemblers. Not like I wouldn't have them. Ooh, already got 33 of them. Nice. I really thought that this wouldn't be going that well. Alright, getting rid of a couple of iron plates to free up the inventory again. And research more useless things. Usually I wouldn't, but since in this scenario I can produce endlessly new materials, little do I care. Okay, so we're going to string that sulfuric acid somewhat differently as it seems. Okay, so now what? 5, 6. Let's see. If I'll do this like that. Well, no, I'm going to connect them like this. Okay. Almost done with one of the most royal pain in the ass situations in this game. Vanilla, that is. The modded versions of these games, they can dish out a lot more pain. In a good way. It's one of my favorite puzzle games after all. Yeah, let's do this like that. Give them the sulfuric acid they need. And that should do the trick. What kind of inserter do we need? Oh, we actually do need fast ones. Okay. But output-wise, I think basic ones will do. So. And let's wire it up. Alright. Glorious moment. Truly, truly glorious moment to have that thing done. This is basically a nightmare to complete these things. At least for the first time it is. But most Factorio players that I read on the boards, they don't like producing these things either. Okay, now let's get that. Let's get those electric motors going. So I can't exclude all the oil parts because that's just not going to be necessary. I'll need a little bit of iron. I guess also steel. Yeah. So, okay. Where will I produce that? I did forget to factor in coal. Silly. So 5 coal assemblers. Yeah, this is a small recipe. This is a very, very small one. Let's work it out here. So, what a neat evening without audience. It's not entirely true. I guess Jorn is still hanging out there. Yeah. But I think you're the only one. I don't mind, though. Much more happy to have you. Okay, so we got that stuff. And next step... Well, I can actually string these bad boys right up here. And tap into the coal right from the get-go. Yeah, let's do this. And that. Ore duplication. Speaking about which, I need some ore to duplicate. Power it up. Okay, so this will go into what? 2 furnaces? Yeah, just like I thought. Well, no, that's a no can do. I don't want to pick up coal from this height here. It would blow up my whole ore replication procedure. So we're going to output here and input here. This is a nice setup that I've ran several times back in the past. So we've got the copper plate we need with that. And now let's do the same shenanigans with that. 3 more. 2. Okay. Because we won't be needing more than that. So finally I'm able to copy a little bit of the setup there. And now let's just string it up with power. Okay. Yeah, whatever. So, here it goes. Okay. Then we're gonna be... How much ore do we transport? Actually, not too much. Yeah, let's do this like that then. Let's just merge that. Sunhaven. Hearing that name for the first time, to be quite honest. Okay. But I'll do one like that, so I can keep a pure coal string alive if necessary. Okay, so I'll need... a couple of them for steel, so 6. These are going to be steel. Steel is always a little bit more complicated. Okay. Sec. This is going to be input, and this is going to be output. And this is going to be output. Right. Okay. Now, let's wire that up too. I guess that one needs a pull. Alright. It's like Stardew Valley, but more fantasy imagination setting. Yeah, that sounds nice. That definitely does sound nice. And does sound like a game that's right up your alley. Okay. So, we're going to need to transform that stuff right into copper cable. I think that was too much, wasn't it? Okay, here goes that. Copper cable. And then that raw iron does only... Okay, that does not only, this does flow into several products there. Okay. But nevertheless, it's pretty much worth it to put them together on one. Alright, I gotta have a look on it here. Maybe I'll find that appealing as well. So, we're going to need only one little assembler for tech cards. Then we're going to need another 2 assemblers for pipes and gear wheels. You can tell that we're building an engine. Okay, here we go. And steel for the last ingredient. Okay. How many of these engine thingies do we need? Okay. So, here we go. Right, there goes engine, and yeah, this is gonna work out. Oop. So all we need is now to power it up and bring the lube. I'm not making it up. It's just what we did need to do. So we're gonna be... Ah, well. I'll bring some more landfill and fill up this little corner there. Okay, almost done. Almost done with the last science pack. And then I can finally research to build how to... I can finally research how to build a space missile, you know. I'm surprised you never played Factorio, Huron, honestly. I feel as if this is a game that looks so much like something you'd enjoy as well. But then again, maybe not. Maybe it's too technical for your taste. You do like a lively approach. Okay. So let's plop down some space floor. Let's see what we can do here. Yeah, just like I thought. It's gonna help a lot to have a little bit of an extra corner there. Okay. Satisfying the OCD a little bit here. It's totally unnecessary to do this, but I can't stop myself. Now I started this unnecessary expansion. I'm gonna end it. Okay, worker robot cargo size. I'm really just blindly researching stuff here at this point. How's my energy grid though? 80 megawatt. This is going to be also the next chapter after I have set up the yellow science packs. I'll have to whip up the necessary power generation to keep producing them. Okay, but now, after these things are out of the way, let's bring the loop. I hope I got enough elbow pipes. I certainly don't. It's like 50% of the time in this game I spend my time running and grabbing stuff from one end of the factory. Well, let's play a little while I'm here game. And pick up some other stuff as well while I'm here. Some inserters, that sounds like a decent choice. Always bring a couple of them here extra. Okay, my inventory's full. Really hope that Joe's going to be well soon. It's really noticeable that he's missing for a while. It's not only because of his, it's not, no, that's not, absolutely not about his donations. It's sad to see that he's that long ill now. Okay. So... I'm gonna be bringing the material up here. Okay. So there we go. And let's see. Let's do this something like that. Yeah, like that. So here we go. And let's do this like that. That should be doing the trick. Let's use that as the input line. output. Sec. If I'd string it like that. I can bring these bad boys together. Okay. So, got that out of the way. And now only the last piece of the puzzle. So, oh no. It's actually a not so smart choice. These don't belong together. So, okay, what do we need? We need a little bit of extra steel. I need some sulfuric acid, as it seems. For the batteries, of course. Okay. So, how much room do I need? And why is nothing working here anymore? Oh, because these are all aligned wrongly. Since they are replicating their stuff, they need to spit it out first and grab it in afterwards. I did it the other way around. Whoopsie. Okay. Well. Let's fix that. Where's some copper? There's some copper. Good. Okay. Now everything should be back on track. Okay, so, well, a little bit of a land expansion would also fix that problem, so I'm actually down. Let's do this. All right. Now, I can ignore all the oil production parts, because I have access to petrol. And... jeez. Okay, well, let's start again with the coal part. So... there it goes again. Let's just kickstart that real quick so it can work while I'm busy building the other stuff. Okay, so we're going to have a similar setup as before. 4, 3. And here, 4, 4. Okay. So let's grab a little bit of iron and copper to have some material for the replication. Yep. And hopefully do it better this time. Okay. So. Okay. Large-scale production. Oh. Only coal producers are not playing nicely here so far. So this is going to be the smaller array, and that's going to be the bigger array. Okay. You know what? We're just going to string this like that. And pick up the furnaces there. Only needs 4, and I bet it's all just for the copper cable again. Okay. Here we can bring in the those. Do I want to do this like that? Actually, no. Actually, no. Okay, so... Oh, I'm out. Okay. Let's pick up a couple of belts before I continue. Okay. But at least I'm almost done here. I am... Wow, I'm shocked. I'm not producing any belt anymore. Okay. This definitely turns out to be a problem. My little starter base is running too weak to keep the ball rolling here. I really need to amp up the plate production, as it seems. Okay. That comes unexpected. Okay, but, well. So, here's the petrol. I'll need a little bit of that too. So let's string that down there. Where? There's a good spot. So let's see. Definitely not, isn't it? No. But we should be able to do this like that. Yeah. Okay. Perfect. Here. Getting all this stuff where you want to have it is one of the most tedious parts about this game. Okay, so that's all set up and running. I'll need now the smelters here for steel. It's going to be these. And the smelters for iron. That's going to be those. So we're going to need... Oh, well. We're going to do this like that. Here it goes. And a little bit of a off-split action there. So we can pipe out the different materials like that. Okay. So that should be what I'm needing, right? Yeah. The only issue there is that I need to do this like that. To make it work. Okay. Little issue, and then I'm finally done with it. Okay. Nice. Okay. So we got that done. Now, I'll need that little sulfuric acid array there. Or the batteries. Jeez. No clue where I should put those. Okay. But one thing at a time. Oh yeah, I wanted to bring that belt. And speaking about belt, now I'm starting to handcraft that stuff again. That's truly sinister. Yeah, well, I'm lazy. Here we go. And I'll just string in another little coal producer. I know that this is not really necessary because the recipe is balanced in a way that this does work out in the end, but that's fine. Actually, did oh, I did it again, didn't I? Yeah. It's only me. Okay. Probably it's a little bit late tonight, but I really want to get it done. So close to getting the yellow science packs done. Okay, but here on this side, it's actually working out as intended. Wonderful. So them dudes, they just need that copper ore back. Then everything will be fine. Okay. And so yeah, this does work out as intended. Wonderful. Now, back to the other stuff. I prepared the raw materials. Now over to the refining. So we're going to need only one assembler for copper cables. So, always the same. Okay, copper cable and iron plate will be together what we need. One. And now, well... Oh, here I'm actually gonna need copper and iron plates together on the same belt. Wow, okay. Won't be any problem. So since I'm producing my own iron here, might as well start producing my own belts again, you know? Old school and all. Now, I'll need a tiny body of water here. Splash. And the offshore pump. Okay. Then we're going to need sulfuric acid and sulfur, therefore. Of course. Let's do something like that. Go. Obviously something like that. So, and I'll do this like that. And let's just whip that together here. Yeah. Should do some trick, and I'm going to bring in the petrol now. Now, sulfuric acid. So I did need that for the battery plants. Okay. Right. Let's do this like that then. And let's plop down these battery plants. I'll do it something like that. So, how about a connection like that? Oops. Okay. Pretty sure one basic inserter will do. Yes, it does. And then out goes the battery. Okay, nice. Steal some more iron plates here so I can do my own belts again. And now we only need to connect the parts. Wonderful. So I'll need 9 of these buggers there. So batteries and steel green circuits and electric motors. So, man, this definitely does need a ton of yellow belts here, so. And even out of underground belts here, my god. Okay, so gonna do it like that. And also, I really need more underground belts because it won't work without. So let's just hope that my little base there has recovered a bit. But overall, once that stuff has been welded together, I can start producing the yellow science packs. I can't believe it, I'm actually done with this part. So nice. Okay, so underground belts, check. Yellow belts, actually, I do have a couple of them again. Okay, wonderful. Let's get back to the arena. Okay, so where did the stuff go again? Okay. So now we're only going to need these. Well, do that differently now. There's a much easier way of getting that done. So weave that in like that. Here we go. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now, I looted a couple of the electric engines, so let's spread them across the board, and let's see. I'm pretty sure that, yeah. Just like I thought. Just like I thought. Ingredient done! Alright. Oh man. This is getting victory closer a little bit more. Okay. There we go. Finally. So let's just check out the big recipe there. So we'll have to honestly, I think it'll make way more sense to make it go this way. Or I can get 2 of the major ingredients together there. And then we're gonna let it run there. And obviously craft a ton of yellow belts manually here. Because I really got no clue how I am supposed to do it otherwise. There we go. Perfect. Okay. So, with that out of the way, let's string the low-density structures together. Oh no, they're even out of power. Okay. I just hope that I can replicate that. Okay. And there we go. So let's plot them down here. Why not? 5. Yeah, let's do 5 on each side. Why not? Then I won't have that much of a territorial issue there. Okay. Oh man. Okay. Oh, even running out of power poles here. There we go. So now I only need to transport that somehow to my laboratory. It's gonna be quite challenging as well. Especially since I'm that low on belts. Good gracious. So first off, is there... Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. There's fresh belt there. And then I should be able to get myself through this somehow. Okay, stuff is coming together, and there we are. Beautiful. Now, we done it. Or at least we should. Let's see. What's not behaving? The red circuit production is not behaving. So, okay, there's 2 of them not producing at all. That's unacceptable. Oh, there's yet another one. And yet another one. Okay. Okay, that could explain some of those shortages a little bit. But not to that degree. What I am noticing here is that it seems as if... Yeah, it's just what I was afraid that might happen. Well, probably... Nah. Nah, oh, it was only because of a couple of furnaces weren't working. Amazing. So... Oh, okay. So... There's a couple of mistakes that need to be fixed. So this one here, we need to go 3 tiles wider. Otherwise it won't work. Okay. But in the greater scope of things, that doesn't really matter. Okay, so let's do this. So that's always a really important part there to check if everything works as intended, but it looks as if now the parts go together well. Okay. Here, the low-density structure facilities work out as intended as well. Why aren't you guys working? Oh yeah, because we don't have the necessary flying robot frames. Well, that's something that should end now. Because I amped up the production there. And now... let's start researching something. Let's start with a rocket control unit. Yay. Finally there. Man. Okay, so from this point on, we got to work towards the actual rocket. I'm probably gotta amp up my little starter base again. Because the iron plate production here is just not enough. Power production is good though. I was afraid that it might be not enough. But it seems it's all fine. Except for the fact that there seems to be a shortage of flying robot frames here. But let's see. This should even out once this here goes well a while. Okay. What? a couple of these machines, they're just not working. But they, I got to factor in that this belt here is pretty long, and it might be that it'll take a while until the necessary overproduction reaches the last few bits of my production line. So this one here now finally started to work. And let's see. Okay, but that's pretty much all that I wanted to get done today. So thanks for hanging around, and good night, everybody. Let's see what we're going to do tomorrow. Definitely something else, I guess. Anywho, bye-bye. You too, Huron. Thanks for hanging around.